Happy 4th of July. I'm here in Bray, Ireland, in a graveyard, actually. My church is right in front of me, and behind me are some old British Army barracks. They were built here in about 97 old, and they were here during the Revolutionary War that was fought on American soil. And anyway, I thought it was kind of cool. Got some barracks right behind me. It became actually a hospital in 1815. So we're talking way back. But anyway, little greetings to America. And I just got back from the States, was there for a number of months. And while there, I got to research some of our family roots, and particularly a couple of revolutionary soldiers. One, Thomas Holland, which is a direct descendant, the son of Benjamin Holland, the first Holland that we believe came to America within our line. His son fought with from Virginia into North Carolina, possibly Tennessee, other places. And as we researched him, found out that he actually was in a skirmish in Greensboro, North Carolina, where my wife grew up. And so when I was up there seeing her mother, I began to find out about that skirmish and went to the place, Buffalo Creek, where that happened, and walked through the woods, tried to imagine everything that happened there. But it was an interesting, important little skirmish. Then I think 6 days later, the famous battle that took place there, the courthouse in Greensboro took place, a very significant battle. He wasn't there. And I asked a historian there, why wasn't he mentioned, or why weren't they there? Because just 6 days earlier, that skirmish took place. And he said because of Andrew Pickens, which he was under, and he was in the militia. And of course, the militia is not the same as the standing army, the Continentals. Militia were men that would get involved for 3 months here, a month there. They'd sign up kind of back and forth, went back and worked on their farms, the crops, and he was with them. And Pickens felt at that skirmish that Commander Greene had sacrificed, I think it was Greene, I might get my generals mixed up, sacrificed their men in that skirmish. And so he got ticked off and took his men south towards Augusta, Georgia, I think, down that way. And so anyway, interesting little family history there. The other interesting person on my mother's side was a Owen and Thomas Shannon, a father and son. Owen, probably 14 years old, they believe, pretty young, and his father, Thomas, were living down in Washington, Georgia, that area. It wasn't called Washington then. But they're found as listed as fighting a battle at Kettle Creek battle. And I went, and there's basically a battlefield there. Well, not a field. It's on the top of a hill. There's a creek runs around it. And they were there and lived in that area. And I'm not sure which commander they were under. It's interesting. Pickens was there also, Andrew Pickens with his men, and some other couple of local commanders were there. And so they were militiamen also, fought in that, and their gravestones today, or at least Owens, mentions that he was involved with the revolutionary efforts and was a soldier for the Americans at that point. So, and another funny thing is, as I researched those two men, Owen and Thomas, they're found mentioned in a book on the early Georgians as being arrested at some point, Owen for cussing, and Thomas for gambling. So got some mixture back there in the family there on my mom's line, and sure my dad's line also. So anyway, interesting family history. Thought you might like that. Thanks so much.